Hi, I'm Kathy Boyle.
And I'm Ed Boyle, and we are co-owners of Katchen Company Real Estate. We're a Denver-based real estate firm that offers both residential and commercial real estate solutions throughout the greater Denver metro area.
Absolutely.
So basically, that's a fancy way for saying that we're a residential commercial brokerage firm. So Kat, what are we going to talk about today?
So what we're going to talk about is buying homes in today's market. And one of the things we want to do is we want to start taking you through the process of what it really takes to go ahead and buy a home. And we're going to take it in small steps because I think sometimes it can get really overwhelming for people. And we really want to be able to set you up for success. So the first place that you really need to start when you are wanting to buy a home is, a lot of people ask us, what's the timeline? Like, when should we start planning to do this? And so I figured that that would be a great place for us to start. And from our experience in working with clients, what we found is that if you're really serious about getting into buying a new home, is to start looking at least 6 months to a year out from when you want to be moving.
Yeah, that makes sense. It really depends upon your financial situation, but definitely 6 months to a year is a good timeline to start with that. And so what do you think? Where would you start? If you were taking and talking to a client of yours, what would you suggest that they do to start with?
Well, the number one thing I think that is the most important is to go ahead and start talking with a lender. And if you don't already have a lender, the thing is that as experienced real estate professionals, we have great resources, professionals that we work with on an ongoing basis that have had a proven track record for success in our industry. And in order to be successful in buying, you need to make sure that you're going to have the right relationship with a lender to make sure that that happens. And so the very first place that you want to start is in that realm. And usually what we do when we're working with our clients, if you don't already have a lender, is that we provide you with a list of at least 3 preferred lenders that we have had experience in working with, that we know are going to do an exceptional job for you in getting the job done.
You know, that's right. And then what your responsibility then becomes is to call those lenders and to set up a time to interview with them. And what you really want to do is to ask them a few questions to sort of pre-qualify them. What are their lender programs? What's the current interest rate? What timelines are they looking at for being able to get you approved for a loan? What paperwork might you have to provide to them so that you will then know basically what to expect out of that lender. After you've talked to 3 or 4 lenders, you should know exactly which one you might want to work with based upon personalities, where you feel comfortable talking to them, you trust them, you like the programs that they have available at this time. And then we go farther with that and start to really delve into the process. So Kath, once they've decided on a lender, what do you think they should do next? What would you tell them to do?
Well, I think that once they've decided on a lender, then they need to really start working with them to understand the financial situation that they're in and what they need to do in order to be, getting pre-qualified to buy.
Well, that's right. And actually what we're looking for in this first piece, and really what we wanted to concentrate on in this segment of our coffee talk, was just that, getting to the point where you are starting to get yourself pre-qualified so that you know how much money you are going to have available in a loan in order to purchase a home. And so that will allow us to then go to the next piece of the puzzle, which we'll talk about in our next video.
Sounds great. Now, of course, not everybody is going to need a lender, especially if you have cash on hand and you can be a cash buyer, which always makes a huge difference in this industry. But for most of us that rely on the loan process, number one key is having a great lender and a great partner in your real estate professional and your lender in making a successful purchase. So my name is Kathy Boyle. I'm with Katchen Company.
And I'm Ed Boyle, Katchen Company as well. 303-564-5387, or you can catch me at eboyle@katchencompany.com.
And you can reach me at kboyle.kb@gmail.com or pick up the phone and call me 303-507-0859. We look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.
All right, thanks a lot.